Yo, YouTube, this is episode 5, I think, on this road to 100K a month. What I want to talk about today is really just like bottlenecks and like just cope. Um, so let me just start off with the brand and updates for that. So basically, still struggling with ads, but I've had a couple of sales coming in from subscriptions the past like 2 days. So that's at least, I'm saying, giving me a little bit more money. Very high profit margins on it as well. Um, I also had a customer who emailed me talking about some like, oh, like cancel my subscription or I'm gonna report you to the police, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Mind you, like I thought like I might have charged him for a subscription or something. He didn't even get charged for the subscription yet, and you can literally cancel it from the thing, whatever it is. So I ended up canceling, and then he was like, "Oh, I already reported you," blah blah blah, just a bunch of bullshit. But it doesn't matter. It's not gonna do anything to me. But so yeah, as far as the ads go, still struggling to get my cost per click low and just make a good ad. But I said that this video is going to be talking about just bottlenecks and cope. The reason I say that it's cope, a lot of this was like I was really struggling with these ads, and I'm just thinking like, bro, is it the product? Is it, you know, the desires, the angles, the avatars I'm going after? I'm just trying to point at all these other reasons as to why I might be struggling. And then I'm like, bro, like, should I try this different thing like videos? Should I try ripping? Should I try doing all these other stuff? Which kind of goes back to the shiny object syndrome. But I just realized it was all cope. That I realized, like literally I realized this like an hour ago. That's why I'm making a video on this. Is that I think at this point where I'm at right now, I have no problem in finding a good product, like making a decent website, making a good offer. I mean, the website and the offer, you literally just whatever, like basically copy your top competitor, right? So like the product's not the issue, the website's not the issue, the offer's not the issue. And then like my research is not the issue either, or like the desires I'm going after, the avatars, angles, whatever it is. Like I think I'm good at doing like the research, going through the Reddit groups, the Facebook groups, YouTube comments, etc., whatever it is. Like I'm very good at going deep in and researching and figuring out what these people are dealing with, how they feel about this, blah blah blah. Like I understand it to a T. So I realized that the only real, like the main like bottleneck that I have, which should be obvious, is my actual ability at creating ads, right? It sounds so obvious, but I think that I don't know if this is like me being lazy or just like a flawed way of thinking, but I've just been thinking that if I do all this like really, really good research, whatever it is, then as long as I plug it all into my Claude project and I plug in the right prompts, it's gonna make me a good ad. It's just not the case, bro. Especially like with especially just like AI is never going to be perfect. Like it's very good. It'll get you like 80% of the way there, but then you need to actually go in and like manually review it yourself, especially with long form copy, because a lot of the time it uses super complicated just words, and it loses voice in it. It goes from like a story to salesy stuff like that. But I don't even want to get into all that. But yeah, I'm just realizing that in my day-to-day when I'm working and I'm uploading ads, I spend a lot of time researching, which is a good thing, but I haven't actually developed the skill of creating good ads, specifically creating good native ads. I tried uploading some statics too. Those didn't perform for me. But specifically, I have not actually just tried to understand how to make better native ads. I kind of have gone backwards and started just relying more on prompts. At some point, I was like manually writing the hooks and manually just reading through it, everything like that. I don't know if that's the direction I need to go in, but I'm just trying to say that I've kind of been really lazy on the ad creation side of things. I literally just look if the image looks decent and if the hook looks decent, if the copy looks decent. I kind of just skim through it when that is literally the entire ad. And at some point, I don't know, I guess back when I was just I don't know, I guess back when I was just ripping angles and stuff like that, and just using the same image format for everything, it was working with that avatar, whatever it is. um I don't know what really, I'm trying to figure out what I was really doing differently back then. I'm probably gonna go back and read through all those copies and just see what was working with those so I can apply that to these new desires that I'm testing, to these new avatars that I'm testing. Um, I just think I haven't been moving with enough intent on the ad creation side of things, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Um, so moving forward, that's definitely going to be just like my main focus. I've done plenty of research on the avatars that I want to test, everything like that. I just need to get out of this like phase where I'm just trying to figure out what, desire, whatever it is resonating best with the audience, which starts off with me actually just getting better at making ads. And the only way for me to do that is by just making more ads and actually, doing it with intent, moving with purpose, trying to actually, change, and just get better. So that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully I can figure it out, because I know for a fact that this is such an underserved avatar for this product. Even just in general, there's not that many people selling this product. There's only like one real big competitor. So me going for this avatar is gonna give me a whole, like, it's like a blue ocean or whatever it is, a whole completely different part of the market. So I know for a fact that if I can break through this, then it's going to make me a ridiculous amount of money. So I just gotta lock and put my head down and actually just get really, really good at making ads. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Of course, all the social media, whatever it is, Instagram, Twitter, Discord is in the bio. Feel free to check those out. And I'm gonna catch you on the next one.